The new year means some new ways of thinking when it comes to buying or selling a home. Area realtors say the dip in mortgage rates is fueling some new interest in homes that have been on the market for a while. 90s real estate expert Lane Lyons joins us this morning to explain more. Lane is also a realtor and managing broker at Coldwell Banker. Lane, good morning.
Jordan, good morning to you. Thanks for having me back.
Always love to have you here. Let's start with the differences that we're already seeing and feeling in the market.
Well, there is a noticeable shift already, and many realtors will tell you the home buyers appear to be coming back to the marketplace, which is good news. And many of them are picking up some of the houses that have been sitting on the market for a little while, Jordan. In fact, last night I took a look at the homes in Denver that have gone under contract in the last 7 days. Well, 42% of those houses had been on the market for over 30 days, and about a third of them had been on the market for over 60 days.
Wow, okay.
I was talking to a realtor yesterday, in fact, who said they went out looking, found a house they loved. It had been on the market for 102 days, went back, called the listing agent. Sure enough, just that day, they got another offer.
Wow.
So many realtors are feeling like this is a positive sign. It's an indicator that we're going to have a busier spring after a little bit of a slower fall when the interest rates were much higher.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to change the strategy now whenever it comes to, winning a home as compared to last year.
It's a good question because really you can't assume anything. You can't assume that that house that's been on the market all of that time is going to turn into a really good deal for you because you might have competition like I was just talking about. Even without competition, Jordan, I think home sellers realize that it's a new year, a little bit of a new world when it comes to real estate as well. They may not be willing to give you everything like a price reduction plus closing costs for your interest rate buy down plus anything and everything you want in the inspection. Instead, they may be willing to wait for another buyer. I would say prioritize what's most important. If you know you need closing costs for an interest rate buy down, you might have to come up a little bit on that purchase price just to stay competitive so they'll work with you.
Yeah, you mentioned the interest rates, which of course are still super important to this day. What are other ways besides asking the seller themselves to bring those rates down?
I'm so glad you asked because creativity is going to be key. Even in 2024, we're not going to see dramatic drops in the interest rate. This will be gradual, but they're still more attractive. So here's some ways that you can get a better mortgage rate. First of all, save for a bigger down payment if you can. Obviously, a smaller loan is going to have less interest to pay back. Improve your credit score. A mortgage professional can help you with that. The higher the credit, the better rate you can qualify for, oftentimes. Pay off debt if you can. Lenders look at something called the income to debt ratio, and if you have a better number, you're going to get a better interest rate. Also research loan types. If you're a doctor, if you're a veteran, if you're a first-time home buyer, there are special programs out there, and we want to help you find a house, bottom line.
Absolutely. Lane, I want to pull in a question really quickly from the viewer mailbag because we get this a lot from not even just one demographic. It's, all different ages saying, if I want to buy a home, realistically, what should I be looking at for my down payment?
Well, the main thing is to really look at what you can afford.
Okay.
I think sometimes first-time home buyers or people who are a little nervous get really worried about the affordability.
Yes.
Prices seem so high, but they don't sit down and look at the numbers and look at the creative ways to get your payment in line where you need it.
Okay, and you don't have to go big right away. Start small, get that equity built up.
Start building up some equity. I remember when we sold our first home, we used that equity to pay off all our credit cards.
Yeah.
So just get started and build wealth. That's the key.
And within your means.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, I know. I suppose.
All right. What other questions do we have for Lane? Everybody write those into us. We always love having him.
Hey,
Lane,
thank you, Jordan.
very much.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you